jungle. You never know what we're gonna get, but it will be the first time Maxwell's played that this split. Of course, one of his historically most played champions in the form of the Camille in the jungle. The final pick was Poppy for Chachi in the top lane. So it is gonna be an Aatrox jungle once again for Xerxes.
Okay, so looking at these compositions, Splyce, they've gone for very much a team fight composition, no real surprise. I love seeing this from Splyce because that generates a lot of pressure.
This is super tricky. They thought they were going to back, but they haven't done it. The beer comes up, Norscaran solo. He's used the heal, flashes away behind someone on the chase, uses his own heal. The internet comes down. It's Kobe looking for two, only get one out of it. But that was very cheeky from Misfits.
And Misfits, so getting all that extra gold into all those solo laners is definitely a big advantage. You can also see that Maxwell has a CS advantage over Xerxes. He's been ganking and farming, and now he's found Chachi.
Chachi into the Hexag ultimatum. Xerxes on his way here as well, but Chachi already very low. Goes golden. Xerxes trying to answer, but the Maiden should do the damage. Chachi flashes across the wall, so as low as well. Down to 200 HP. Here comes Forbidden. Has the blast going to get in. World end up pop by Xerxes. He'll get caught underneath the tower. Forbidden with the flank. Are they going to go for a little bit more here? As they could go for the dive under the tower, but they decide against it for the moment. Want to push up that wave. Norscaran on his way. Forbidden tanks up the tower, jumps in with a Ring of Frost. Doesn't have the damage. Chachi knocks him back. They get one. Maxwell's going to go down to the tower on the top side, though. Taken out by Xerxes. It's a 1-for-1 trade in the top lane. And the second half of the split, that doesn't seem to click.
Oh, it certainly doesn't. And remember, Splyce aren't out of this yet as they set up a dive towards bot.
So it's forced away. Xerxes on the chase there as well. Humanoid gets in, shuffles him back, and Soaz is going to be caught out. Withheld use top. Splyce get an answering kill down towards the bottom lane.
But with what they're doing, what they're up to, and the more gold you can deny, the easier it is as they find Humanoid in the mid.
Humanoid caught out, cleanses away. Hexagon Maiden was shuffled away from it, Forbidden there with a flash in the Ring of Frost. And it's an easy enough catch on these towards. And even Splyce, you know, they're still trying to wait here, but Norscaran has been caught out in his own jungle. Hexagon Maiden comes down as well. He's been ignited. Final order for Maxlaw will get the kill, and that's the pick that you can get from Vision Control.
Exactly that. And this forces Splyce to come into the jungle, which is where they run the risk of getting picked. Soaz is now at a point where he just hard smashes Chachi in the 1v1. So as you can see, Chachi's like, this kind of sucks. But he does have the disengage ultimate, so he can get away from that situation. But it means that Soaz constantly has pressure in the bot side.
That control.
This is my issue right now. That okay, finally they're starting the fight.
Jump away, there's the crossing from GoriilA. Kobe has the flank position here though. Look at that Vayne, he hasn't had any damage done to him yet. Xerxes jumping onto the back line. GoriilA's gonna fall. Kobe gets the first kill and the World Ender will keep Xerxes alive. Chachi jumping in with the teleport as Norscaran still on the chase. Forbidden's gonna use the glacial path to get away. Soaz has TP'd up towards the top side here as well, but he's down to half HP. And Splyce get a 1-for-0 trade in their own jungle.
So Misfits, they end up going for a haphazard fight. And Splyce this is the perfect time for Misfits to start off the Baron. Splyce have spotted it out.
10,000 HP on it. Splyce spotted it out. They're going for the run. They're going for the fight here as Forbidden comes down on the Lissandra as well. 6,000 HP left on the Baron. Splyce, you've got to go for it. You've got to go for the fight. Otherwise, Misfits will get this one too easily. Forbidden forced out. 2,000 HP on the Baron as Misfits look to secure it. Lots of damage coming out from GoriilA as the Protoss comes down. Norscaran just about gets back to the back of the pit. Xerxes, Wild Ender will keep him alive for the moment. Humanoid tries to jump in. He shuffles. He dives in. Gets Soaz. Kobe cleans up 2 on the back line as well. And somehow, once again, Splyce come out on top.
And a classic Misfits Baron. They try to go for this when Chachi's in the bot lane. They think that they can just commit to the Baron, but they don't respect the damage from a Xia in a confined Baron space. Splyce come out massively in this fight. They secure Misfits are grouped up as a 4-man unit, and this is the situation that Splyce are happy to be in as they look to force another fight.
Xerxes going outside. Chachi going in. Xerxes was on the front line as well. Kobe was coming down from the top lane. Tower didn't quite fall in the mid lane as Misfits forced back. There's a Cloud Drake for them if they want it, but Kobe now going to push in mid. All of Splyce. They've got the mid prio. Chachi's going down towards the bottom lane.
Look at the rest of the Misfits. They're actually following up from behind Soaz, and they're looking to push in towards the inhibitor. The rest of Splyce have chosen not to back yet. It's only Poppy. Are they actually going to try for
They're trying to catch Chachi here. Hexagon Maiden comes down. He's already down to about half HP. Hanshammer jumps across the wall. Chachi with the hammer doesn't connect, and Hanshammer will take him out. The tower's going to fall as well. Look at the base race, though. They're going for it, and Splyce have to back off. They can't push any further forward. The inhibitor goes down. A great call from Misfits. Their playoff hopes on the line. They make the base race stick.
And they successfully walk away with a Baron. That could have ended much worse for Splyce, but really quick decision-making there coming out from Misfits results in them coming out with the advantage. Now they've got their eyes on Norscaran. No flash, no heal, but I think he should be safe. He's actually baiting them in here.
Glacial Fissure used, slows Maxlaw. You can see Humanoids coming in from the flank as well, but Splyce of the game now as Soaz takes it down.
So that play... Ooh, hang on. Ooh,
Hanshammer, you can't get caught out like this. Humanoid just takes him out.
There was a control ward in the bush. Neither Misfits players
So has teleport. He's down towards the bottom side. Splice looking to force a fight here as Norskaven and Xerxes come in from the flank. Humanoid and Chachi going all the way around, though. He's spotted out on this control ward. Is Soa's going to TP in? That's the question. He's still pushing down towards that bottom lane. Misfits maybe needs to take the fight as Maxwell tries to jump in. It's Kobe, but he goes invisible with the final hour. Stunned up, locked up. He cleanses away, and Maxwell falls. Kobe's just going to open up hell on Misfits. They got caught out, and they lose 3 players incredibly quickly. Soa's still pushing in this bottom lane, but you have to feel there's not too much he can do.
There's not too much he can do. The Vayne is on his way back. Poppy on the way back as well. And Splice just demolished Misfits in that fight. We've talked all game about it. It was a full boost. If anyone is going to take Splice to that second place, it will be him, as we see both teams grouping up once again.
Chachi in there. Soaz is the front line. Very tanky on that yard. Knocked up Xerxes. Forced out to about half HP. Chachi now with the Hexagon Maiden's going to knock him out. 3 members go flying. And Splice do just reset the fight. Chachi down to about a 3rd HP. Xerxes going to back away as well. Still has that GA if the fight does erupt, but the Baron now on the cards for Splice. They just want to get that vision control, have some deep wards into the Misfits jungle, and could try and pull Misfits out of position. Humanoid, front lining, pushes Soaz back with the shuffle. Soaz will flash. Forbidden could have gone in onto that.
They know.
Elder.
Misfits know that this is happening, so they're committing to the Baron. Smite comes out early for Maxwell to get a bit of HP back, but look at the rest of Splice on the mid-map. You can see they're making their way up. Teleport comes through.
Humanoid is a massive damage dealer in this fight, and Chachi already has the flank position off. Crowstorm used by GoriilA. They're trying to get onto the Azir. Kami gets the Elder, and now Splice can just turn and burn through Misfits. GoriilA still alive. Norskaven forced off towards the top of the fight. Xerxes used the wild end to keep himself alive. Maxwell forced away, still has the GA for Bivin so low. Kami comes to join the fight now, and that Vayne can just open up. He flashes straight into the face of Soaz, and he says, "Meet your maker, Yorick." Gets the kill. They can go back towards the Baron. You have to feel that's the death knell for Misfits.
Oh, Xerxes, he's trying to keep the backs preoccupied. It looks like Splice, they're on the hunt. They're looking for some Misfits.
Hans Summer and GoriilA have nowhere to go. It would be a miraculous play for them to turn it around, but Humanoid just shuffles in and sends Hans Summer and GoriilA back to the fountain. Teleport comes in for Forbidden. He's looking for the backdoor play. Splice backing away though. Chachi already on his way back. Forbidden will only get the inhibitor here, and the Baron will go across towards Splice as well.
So Splice, they're going to take the safe play. They don't want to try and end it right now. Misfits, the best they can do is secure an inhibitor, as Splice take everything.
You got to pull the trigger, you got to do something, but the trigger is pulled by Chachi to knock Hansama away, and Splice might use that as the opportunity to fight. Maxwell down to about half HP already, forced away. Norskaven's still tanking up. Misfits just can't get the damage down. Look at Splice, they're all still incredibly healthy.
Splice sieging, that's 3rd inhibitor now down. Misfits only have their Nexus towers left. Splice, it's only a matter of time. Misfits need a miracle to still stand a chance of turning this game around.
The clock is ticking, and every second that passes is just another note in the eulogy for Misfits. They lose this game, they are out of playoffs. Once again, from a great start, they have collapsed in the split. And coming into this split, anyone saying Misfits didn't make it to playoffs would have been laughed off the face of the earth. Splice are going to put them out of their misery as they go towards these Nexus towers.
Here we go, Splice on their last legs. They're trying to keep Maxwell from getting onto the flank. He engages.
Only onto Xerxes though, and Xerxes still has the ultimate. Look at the top side of the fight as the Crowstorm comes in. Humanoid forced away. Xerxes down to about half HP. He's gone into the world ender. Forbidden forced away though. But Kobe's just opening up on the backline. Humanoid gets 1. That's the second to follow. Maxwell goes into the GA. Kobe doing everything he can on the backline as Hans Summer tries to turn it around, but 2 kills go across the Humanoid and Splice. Just picking away at the Misfits health bars. Norskaven down. Can Hans Summer do something? Can he revive this team from the grave?
It's still a 4 versus 3 for Chachi on the front line. Kobe very low.
Xerxes doesn't have the ultimate. The Nexus tower's going to fall though, and now it's all on Hans Summer. He has to do something, but he just can't do anything. Kobe going to take down the Nexus, and Splice continue their fight for 2nd place.
And with a Splice victory here, this eliminates Misfits from the playoffs race. Things look fantastic for Misfits in the early game, in the late game. But you've got to acknowledge what Xerxes and Vizichachi were doing as well. Every single fight, they were on to people like Febiven, just keeping him preoccupied. No, I will not let you get your CC onto my Vayne. No, I will not let you threaten my 2 carries. And they were dishing out some decent damage themselves, so this is why Splice is so terrifying in the team fights. Everyone knows their responsibilities. Everyone knows what they need to do in order to win.
Get a big early game lead against them. They can hold on to the game. You referenced Leonidas. It was like the Battle of Thermopylae for Splice. They held the line. They held the hot gates.
Top spot, top 3 by the end of the split.
I was there as well, Vedius.
People had a lot of faith in this roster. Unfortunately, it just hasn't come together. Whereas Splice, the team that many often underestimate,